Creating a class notebook in Teams. All right, begin with your team in your class that you're choosing. Okay, we're not really creating a class notebook. It's already created. We are going to create the stuff that goes in the class notebook. Now, you'll notice here on the welcome screen, there's basically 3 different types of notebooks. There's the student notebooks where you put individual student stuff. Content library, where you can put materials that the students can access but not change. Collaboration space, which is where they can make changes to what is there. Me personally, I only use the content library, but the others are options. All right, first I'm going to show you what not to do. Okay, I want to come here to content library and I want to create a new section, notes. Okay, even though I opened up the content library, notice what is still highlighted. It's the welcome screen up here. So when I come down here and hit add section and title it notes, it puts it up here, not in the content library. So even though I opened up the content library, it did not go where I wanted it to go. So come back up here to the notes and I'm going to right click and delete it because that's not what I wanted. I actually want it in the content library. I need to select the using the contents of the library or using the content library. Now when I choose add a section and title it notes, I get something in the content library, just like I wanted. Now over here, these are the items within that notes section. Okay, come over here. This is going to be where we title it. So I've got lesson 1, attachment. Then I need to click out of the title section, but notice that the title section's here. If I click out of the title, and I need to click again. Now that I got the cursor blinking here, I can come up here to insert, and I choose to insert files. I guess you can insert other things, but I usually do files, and I want to insert as an attachment. And I come find my file, so lesson 1, open, and it is now attached, and that is it. Now the student could access it by simply opening up this attachment, downloading the attachment. All right, now this here is still highlighted. Come down here and add page. It is going to give me a second page. Still doing lesson 1, and I don't remember what that was called. Let's see. File printout. So go with printout here. All right. Now, if I do the insert file printout, still doing lesson 1. It still does the attachment, but it also puts it here also. So again, that depends on if you just want to have them get the attachment every time, or if you want your students to be able to see what's going on before they download the attachment. So this is what I usually do. Go back. Now, whatever's highlighted is where you keep adding the next page. So now this one's going to go right underneath it. I'm going to try lesson 1, Word. Print out, and I'm going to do my, that's not Word, there's Word. Lesson 1 as a Word document. And it tells me it can't do it. It says, please select a Word document or a PDF file. Well, you saw that was a Word document, but it was, whoops, wrong section, Algebra 2 notes. This Word document here was from August of 2016. Apparently it is too old and it's not recognizing it. So if I had a newer version of Word, it would probably accept it. That is why these here were PDF files. Notice what I have highlighted now. If I did a new page, it did not go to the end. It always goes right under whatever is highlighted. And if I'm looking at that going, oh, I meant to put that in the other order, well, you can always click and just drag it. Well, let's go the other way. There we go. Click and drag it and rearrange things. So they can be moved around. There we go. So you can move them as needed. Come back over here. I want another section here at notes. Add a section. And I can make that, well, we're going to have new sections we need. One's going to be syllabus and weekly agendas. And then now you can start with those. Notes, assignments, handouts. I'm going to have to make some changes, but you get the idea there. I'm going to go back here to the notes though, where I was at. And let's come here and new page. And now do my URL. And I want to do a file printout. And let's get out of Algebra 2. I'm still in Algebra 2. Go to UIO, number sense. And see, this actually is a Word document. Memorization. And this was created a month ago. And so apparently this is a newer version of Word, which is accepted. So I was able to attach a Word document. It just needed to be a newer version. The older versions are not acceptable for some reason. I have also helps if you can spell. Insert as an attachment. Attached Excel spreadsheet. So you can do a few other things, but it does need to be recent. PDF is always the safest. So most of my items that I do attach are PDF files. If you want to get into your collaboration space, you can do that. Do it the same way. Select that, and then you can add another section in there. And that should get you started with your different sections within your class notebook.